Hello and welcome to our chill Thursday afternoon slot here on the time stream. Welcome, welcome, Chrononauts all. Hey, chat. And we're starting off with an early hydrate. Thank you. Hello, everybody. Hello. Thank you very much also to Endless Zebras and the Real Ari for following while I was offline. I hope you are all doing well. Can you all hear me clearly? Hopefully my class has just got done for the day, so you're in luck. Yay! Well, I hope you're... I'm glad that you chose to spend your afternoon with me. Yes, good, okay. Good, good, good. How are folks? It's been a busy morning. Been doing a lot of tidying today. Trying to get things clean and clear around the flat. Threw out a lot of cardboard. Like, I know, like, given all the reports of like cardboard box shortages and things like that, it sometimes feels like I've been hoarding a load of it, waiting for our recyc to actually come and pick it up. But yes, we are getting rid of detritus, and yeah, in for a in for an adventuresome afternoon with a good book. He said, well, a good visual novel at any rate. Ooh, you've got coffee and fika, nice. Ooh, heating up pasta, good, good. Chocolate chip waffles, oh, sarcastically inclined, that sounds so nice. If only my kitten would stop going for the knees. Oh, your cat and your kitten are starting to get along. Oh, that's good to hear, Gladiolus. Glad that harmony may soon descend upon that household. Hey, Face, good to see you. So, hello everyone. If you are new to the channel, hi, my name is Anil. You may know me from my work with a Rusty Quill. Or a guest appearance on the Magnus Archives, a small horror podcast that ended earlier this year. Had a tiny cameo in that, or maybe even from games design work when I appeared with James D'Amato on the One Shot podcast. If not, you can go and check all of those out either over at rustyquill.com or oneshotnetwork.com. I will probably put together a list of everywhere, all the shows that I have actually been on, so that it's easier to find. Well, one of those cards, I think. Side hustle. Yeah, a wee little project. So yes, come on in. I hope you find a chill and lovely community. We play a bunch of things. We're mostly a variety streamer. Why I'm referring to myself as the royal we, I don't know, but I am mostly a variety streamer. I try and stream a couple of times a week, and I hope you find this a lovely place to hang out. You can support the channel in a number of ways, either by subscribing, by donating bits, or by donating to my Ko-Fi, which is link up there, or by telling your friends, because word of mouth and new followers helps improve channel reach massively. Yeah. A small project that I have a permanent image of on my body. Oh wow! Jazzy will be lurking between work stuff, but glad kept from home. Cool. Yeah, lurkers, be you lurker or be you active in chat, you are always welcome here on the time stream. So, what are we playing today? We are playing more of Hustle Cat. I started this off yesterday. You can go back and watch the VOD if you didn't catch that, as we got introduced to Avery, who is the character, the protagonist of this feline dating sim stroke visual novel, who has gone to work at a cat cafe and is now finding out that his work colleagues are not only cute, but there is something strange about them and the place that he works, and he may have signed away more than he bargained for. So, ooh, you've put some art crimes in the Discord. I'll have to go and check those out after the stream, or at the break, and see what that is. But thank you very much in advance for that, Crime Panda. Nya. uh, oh, you only saw the beginning of. I can do that. It's nah. If we wanted a thing or oh, if we want to. I'm actually really pleased. Those of you who didn't see my nails yesterday, I'm really pleased with the Eclipse. I thought it would actually be a lot darker than this and that it would show up just black. But it's got a really rich and vibrant, like cherry plum red colour. Oh yeah, because I also did that yesterday. No doubt when I will almost do that at the drop of a top hat. Whenever I am on stream. So this is going to be my weekday game, my Wednesday Thursday slot game for the foreseeable. At least until we've completed one of the lines. I'm not going to play multiple run throughs of this. But we will pick one person's track to follow and try and work out the plot and the mystery of what is going on with a cat's paw, a cat cafe. The red undertone is really pretty. It really is. And thank you, Gladio Gladiolus, for the 100 bits for the nya. I'm now wondering. I'm now wondering if this outfit, if this costume is going to have to play some part at RQGG 21, which is the charity event that Rusty Quill runs every year, and will be online again this year. That in early December. Yes, do it. Yes. You look amazing in it, so oh, thank you, Octopus Gallery. Yeah. So yeah, okay. Well, Autumn is organising that, so I will talk to Autumn and see what, if any, part it might play. Yeah. Even if it's just me wearing it, because I honestly I do like it, and you know. Truth be told, I've been wanting a pair of cat ears for ages. So this actually just gave me the excuse to go out and get one. If there are any cat, well, that's the thing, because a lot of the general, I mean, the few cat games that I do know of are generally not worth spending a lot of time on. I played Hidden Paws on Arky Streams last year, which was kind of like a finder. One of these hidden object games, but that didn't really take more than about an hour or so to go through, even as quiet and as chill as it was. Same goes with Cat Lateral Damage. I don't think there's enough to sustain more than like half an hour, maybe 45 minutes even with chat. But we can have a look and see. Yeah. So, we are going to be, as I say, playing more of Hustle Cat. We have literally just finished our first day of work. We have been spoken to by some cats who claim to be our co-workers, though... oh, Cat Quest! Oh, yeah! Cat Quest might be doable. I can't say that I'm particularly enamored of the storyline, but it is amusing. Oh, there's two. Oh, I didn't know there was a sequel. Okay, yeah. Ooh, I haven't. I've seen a playthrough. I've seen a let's play of the first of Cat Quest. I didn't know there was a second one. I'll have to check that out. But yeah, so our protagonist Avery has come home, is trying to ignore the fact that two cats talked at him after work, and that he may have heard a third voice. So yeah, we've got a lot on our plate at the moment. So yes, let's get cracking then. Let's switch the game. I should probably put my headphones. Right. There will be a slight de-earing while I switch. You're going to have to warn me if the ears start slipping off, because this is a slightly precarious setup. Hey Grim Nitnil, and hey Marshmallow. Glad you can make it. I mean, yes. I mean, if they were real ears, you might want to be a little bit worried. But they're very much a part of me. Yeah. So let's continue with the game that smoke bomb. So this is day 3, day 2 of work, and I think Avery is thinking or hoping that he might be able to dismiss yesterday as it all being a dream. I may end up forgetting what voices I did yesterday, so there may be some vocal slip. I wake up early enough, I surprise myself. This is gross. Who does this? At least I slept fairly well, all considered. My cheek hurts, kind of like I'm getting one of those real powerful zits. Just then I have a job where I see people all day. What perfect timing. I kick my legs free of the big blankets and roll off the side of my bed with my usual grace. God, this thing feels gross. I don't have any acne stuff here with me, but maybe Aunt Wendy has something I can put on it? I trundle over to the vanity to assess the damage. That's not a zit! That's a whisker! There is a whisker growing out of my face! Yeah, random hair spraying without warning is very much a nuisance. It won't come out. I thought at first maybe it was Mochi's and it got stuck there, but nope. Growing out of my face. I tried to pluck it. That was probably one of the worst ideas I've ever had. Now I know just how sensitive cat whiskers are. Is this really how the curse starts? Oh, actually, yes. Content warnings for curses in the supernatural, as well as forced transformation. I think those are the two most relevant content warnings for this game. I've been pacing around for too long. I gotta go to work, but how am I supposed to leave the house like this? What if someone sees me? I guess I could try to cover it with something? I ding around and find some dust masks under the sink. Maybe that'll do the trick. I can pretend I have a cold or something. Or not, because trying to put it on feels really awkward against my face. I'm at a loss here. I'd call one of the staffers, but I didn't get their numbers yesterday. I guess it would be hard to use a cell phone as a cat anyway. Hey, non-binary star system. Glad you can make it. I'll just have to go to the cafe and hope someone's there to ask. I didn't run into anybody on my way to the cafe yesterday, but knowing my luck, there'll be a whole crowd or something. I keep my head down and walk quickly. Jeez, my face itches. I hope another one isn't coming in. Thought is enough to make me pick up my pace. Running to work is going to be a theme for me. Maybe it'll keep me in shape. I just hope I can keep my human shape too. Why are there so many people milling around in front of the cafe today? This is exactly what I was dreading. It's like they show up specifically to look at the magical mutating cat person. As I approach the cafe, the whisker falls off, like a dead leaf or something. Look at it, just fluttered to the floor. I leaned down to pick it up. If I hadn't seen it happen, I would have thought it fell off one of the cats. Do whiskers just spontaneously... I've never been a cat owner. Do whiskers just spontaneously fall off cats? Do cats lose whiskers very easily? Cat owners in chat, would you care to enlighten us? This is stupid. This is so stupid. My eyes start to sting. I can't tell if I should be mad or crying or both. They do lose them. Oh, they do shed them. Or not that I know, you would have kept some sort of level. Okay, so it seems to be a mix. I understand cat whiskers are like porcupine quills and can be shot at enemies. That sounds like a Yorkshire fact, Molly. This is really, really stupid and I don't want to deal with it. I kicked the door open with my foot, but it's actually pretty heavy, so it just sort of nudges open. Yes, they can, but it isn't often. Not as often, but it is like shedding hair. Okay, the next animal fact is Mike segment, maybe. Oh, you have a little collection of your kitty's whiskers. Oh, that's sweet, non-binary star system. Where the hell is Graves? Looks like most of them are already here. They're already setting the table for breakfast. This is just a regular normal day where nobody grows cat whiskers. Oh, Avery! I don't think he's in yet. What's the matter? This is the matter. This whole dumb situation. He probably can't see the whisker I'm waving around, but I don't care. He knows what I'm talking about. Oh, is that yours? What kind of cat are you? I'm not any kind of cat. I'm a people. I can't believe this. Oh, come on, Avery. You should have known this was going to happen. How the hell was I supposed to know? Sounds like somebody here didn't read his contract. The safe areas and other tips are mentioned in the welcome pamphlet. What contract? You signed some paperwork when you started, right? Yeah. Well. How can you all be so chill about this? We work for an evil dungeon lord who's turning us all into cats. If we go by Johnny's, if they're smart, they're a people criteria. My cats are not a people. I don't think they're called dungeon lords. Avery, none of us are happy about it either. We're doing what we can. There's got to be more you could be doing. Yeah, why does no one read the whole file and print in a crap? Especially if your contract is like 10 pages long. Oh, true, yeah, Johnny didn't say smart, he said capable of choosing evil. That was it. Where is Graves? He may be upstairs, but I don't know. I remember hearing Graves going up some creaky steps yesterday. Maybe that's his office or something? Whatever it is, that room's going to be missing a door after I kick it off its hinges. I storm towards the back of the cafe. Steps must be here somewhere. Hayes and Mason are in the kitchen. Hayes is gawking, and even Mason's got an eye on me. Avery, where were you going? I've had enough of this. I've got to give him a piece of my mind. What? This cursed crap. The others trail me into the kitchen. What am I, the cat herder? Avery... Oh, sorry. Avery, chill out. We aren't all mad about it. Most of us signed up for it on purpose. It's done some good things for some of us. Well, I'm mad about it. I'm mad as hell. Turning into a cat won't do jack for me. I know you're mad, but it's not Graves' fault. He does a lot to help us. We owe him. I don't owe him a damn thing. Seriously, Avery, shouting at our boss isn't going to change anything. There's nothing we can do about it right now. Let's just sit down and talk about it. I tell myself a dental, no question. I mean, that does seem to be a general thing in America. So, you're right, or there's one thing I can do, quit. I mean, Avery is... Avery has valid concerns. Although, you know, he definitely isn't the brightest spark in the fuse box. I don't think we want to be playing an angry boy. I think we'll try and be conciliatory. But can he? The magazine starts up. He'll say you're right. I guess I see what you mean. Now come on, don't be such a salty caramel latte. Finley puts her arm around my shoulder. I try shrinking away, but she redoubles her effort. I've never had someone be so forceful about comforting me. You like donuts, right? How about jelly donuts? What does that have to do with anything? I think it's time to show you that this cat curse isn't all bad. She gives me a quick wink and a punch on the shoulder. Go sit down at the table. I'll be able to show you in a sec. This is still so stupid. The frustration festers in the pit of my stomach, and now I don't even have anywhere to put it. You're going to give yourself an ulcer if you carry on doing that, Avery, yeah? I feel another hand slap me gently between the shoulder blades. What is it with these people? This time it's Mason. Didn't eat yet, right? No! I've been freaking out about all this all morning. How am I supposed to eat? She doesn't lift her hand. I can feel it like a weight on my back. Stop sulking and sit down. Eat. Is that comfort or a threat? Good food calms you down. She gives me a firm but gentle push towards the dining area. It's like being scooted forward by a steel pillar. I guess I might as well go sit down. Hey, Rugpan. Eat your Snickers, Avery, yeah. Yeah, I feel Avery is very much in need of a Snickers. Um, I return to the front of the cafe and flop down in the chair at the head of the table. After all that, following everyone was doing before, no one's bothered to come back out yet. Maybe they think I could use the space to cool off. It feels a little like I'm in timeout. First out of the kitchen is Hayes, of all people. He tiptoes up and delicately sets a small teacup down in front of me. It's chamomile and lavender tea. It can help with stress. The hanging cat is hanging in a new spot. Oh, yes it is. It's actually really nice to see that, because sometimes, like, slight digression here, because sometimes with visual novels, particularly the ones which are done quickly or like under time constraint, they don't use a lot of new backgrounds, so like you can tell how much art budget a visual novel in a Tomei game has, often by how different the backgrounds is, or how many different backgrounds they do end up using. Even if there are variations on one another, the fact that they've spent the time to do a new drawing, or to get a new drawing done, can be quite telling. I drink it sometimes when I am overwhelmed too. Ellipses. Hayes flinches a bit when I look up at him. I pick up the teacup and hold it to my face. It smells lovely, at least. He looks at me with his eyebrows upturned until I take a sip. When I oblige, I see what he means. This is pretty calming. My favourite is when the other character is supposed to be driving a car, but their character image is just standing there like normal. Yeah. I let out a deep sigh. I can feel my shoulders slump a bit. Hayes seems relieved that I've approved. He takes its permission to sit and takes the seat next to me. You know, I get anxious a lot. You probably guessed that though, huh? Some things help me out, like the tea. But I think the thing that helps me most is being a cat. I know that must sound pretty stupid, but it's nice to have somewhere to go. I like that I can curl up in a tiny corner and nothing is expected of me. I mean, mood haze. It helps me a lot. So that really does sound stupid, but that's what we mean. We are, when we aren't mad about it. No, I think I get what you're saying. I don't agree, but I get it. Thanks. He doesn't seem to know what to say. He's just sort of staring down at the table and picking pieces off the paper napkin in front of him. Leave him alone, or do you hate people? I mean, I feel that's kind of a harsh. Hey, Bonsai Gem. I feel that's kind of a harsh line to take on this. Yeah, it does seem like a pretty aggro question. What I dislike, and I don't think this game does it a lot, but like particularly in Hatoful Boyfriend, you get given options which are not. Which sound like way harsher than what the character is actually going to say. You're not given what the character actually says. Although I think in this case I think the options here are actually verbatim. But in Hatoful Boyfriend, you're given ideas, And what actually comes out is either a lot more is usually a lot more harsh than what the suggestion implies. I think I'm going to leave him alone. Okay, I get it for someone like him. Does that mean I should give him his space? He's definitely right about the tea, that's for sure. Oh, that's not true, Grimnick. I mean, to be honest, Hayes is definitely like my toss up at the moment is like Hayes, Graves, or Landry. I suspect I might not go Landry. If and what's called Catboy type, but I don't know. I should at this point I should probably plead the fifth on the grounds that it might incriminate me. He said while wearing ears and a collar. Oh, do you have to play through it once to unlock Graves? Okay. In which case it might end up being Hayes. It'll probably be Hayes or Landry on this run through. Then if we can't do Graves, sorry, if we can't do Graves's storyline, gotta be the Catboy you want to see in the world. Although, you know, there is part of me that wants to see what Reese's deal is. Because like Reese has got like real tsundere energy, like right off the bat. Hey, Wallabim. Yeah, dealing with serious decisions today, indeed. No, keep the phrasing. He probably should have poured some for himself. Heck, he probably should have an IV of it. He seems so on edge all the time. But what about the others? Do they get something out of this too? Esteemed patrons, may I have your attention, please? Especially you, Avery. Where is that voice even coming from? Down here, kiddo. Eh? I looked down and... and... Since Avery didn't read the contract, who knows about the rules of dating your boss? Yeah. Your jelly donut? It's me, a real-life internet sensation. You're so surprised. You should see the look on your face right now. Wow, so you've really capitalized on this curse, huh? I just started making videos as a way to have fun with the situation. Who knew it would make me a celebrity? I'll give you my autograph later if you like. No, I'm fine. She gives my leg a playful pat and then gives me a wink. You're so starstruck. I am not. You so are. I bet you spend a lot of time on the internet. I bet you know all about me. No. You're blushing. Why would I be blushing about a cat? Oh, Avery. Oh, Avery. I'd absolutely become the next keyboard cat. Yeah. I think I need a different voice for Reese. Reese isn't distinctive enough. I mean, I could use my Scottish, my pseudo-Scottish, or cut the shtick, both of you. I can't do a Boston... I should probably go and... If I'm going to do more of these, I should probably go and watch how to do accent videos. I can't do a decent American accent to save my life. Or cut the shtick, both of you. I'll do something that's like Scottish. Reese saunters up, serving platter in hand. He nudges Finley aside with his foot, scooting her a good distance from the table. Rude. Are you over your temper tantrum, Avery? Well, I almost was, but then you had to come in here and call it a temper tantrum. No sense of humour, just like I said. He reaches over my shoulder and sets a plate of pancakes down in front of me. Finley, go change back. I don't want your dirty feet on the table. God, I'm going to sneak in, nip your clothes next time you're on cat detail. Despite her threat, Finley saunters off, tail flicking into the break room. She returns a moment later and flops down in the seat across from me, but not before grabbing another stack of pancakes from Reese. She's already digging into her food when Mason comes from the kitchen and takes her usual seat. Landry follows close behind her with another tray of pancakes, and the rest of table pounces on their breakfast prey. How are you feeling, Avery? Better, I guess. I'm glad to hear it. We didn't mean to spring this on you, but I think we all forgot how confusing it all was at the start. I know I assumed you already knew what was happening. And thank you very much, Wallabim, for the 2-month resub. Much, much appreciated. And ear check. Midwesterners rise up. Jarl and Alp. But it depends on how you say, like, there's so many different like variations on y'all. Jarl, y'all, y'all. You all. So, am I the only one who didn't read the contract? Did it say, like, hey, I'm going to turn you into a cat or something? Not in so many words, at least. But, of course, we all read it, right? Wow, the varying degrees of sheepishness going around this table right now. Any bet that Landry didn't read it. Nope. I didn't really understand the safe zones talk and things. I thought it was about safety protocol, but I didn't ask. Hayes shrugs and looked intently at the maple syrup pooled on his plate, which I'm choosing to interpret as no. Oh my god, I was so tiny on my phone you didn't see the ears. Here you go, Wallabim. Bigger close-up of the outfit. I did take a selfie yesterday, which I can probably post in one of the Discords. For those, actually, if you go to my Twitter, I think I included a picture of the selfie with the going live announcement for today's stream. I haven't looked to see what my Twitter mentions might actually be like. You know, hashtag things streamers do. Oops, and ears have fallen off. I may end up having to find a better solution to do this with headphones. I skimmed it. I got potential for great power but at a price part, but the specifics? Sorry, it's in the contract as potential for great power but at a price. Well, if that's not ambiguous. Yeah, I may do a twist. Yeah, I think I may have to twist tie them. I think that's a good idea rather than super gluing them. Yeah, that seems normal for a cafe job, I guess. Oh my god. Oh my god, all of you. No wonder I'm the one in charge here. The point is, Avery, we don't want you to feel like you're alone. We've tried finding out more about it, but we all hit dead ends. Yeah, you can't exactly wiki how to cure a cat curse. Well, especially since WikiHow has gone down now. Well, you can, but the results, well, they're from the internet. Why didn't you just ask him? Oh, thank you, Gladio Gladiolus. Thank you for gifting 5 community gift subs. That's so... Oh, thank you. That's so lovely. Thank you very much. I continue to be amazed by how generous this community is. So welcome to all the new subs, courtesy of Gladio Gladiolus. Oh yeah, I did, but he said something like... We are but actors on the stage of life, and we have been cast in the drama of this cafe. Oh, Graves. Graves is a theatre major. Graves is a failed theatre major. Actually, no. Graves is an English major. Given that he quoted Poetus yesterday. Hey, CQ Cat. Welcome, welcome. Now you have ad-free Catboy content. Yes, indeed. He quoted poetry. Oh, nice one. That sounds like something he would say. And you bought that? But everyone just sort of nods and agrees with Reese. Wow. But we're all in this together. We're like teammates now. We can figure it out, with or without Graves. Yeah. Yeah. Grimnick Nil, thank you. Oh, thank you for the 10 community gift subs. That is, oh, that's so overwhelming. Thank you. Boom, indeed. That is a veritable sub bomb from both of you. Thank you. And thank you very much, Crime Panda, for the hydrate. We can do this. I raise my fork, pancake piece still attached, like a musketeer giving a salute. I get varying nods and murmurs of agreement, but nobody follows my example. Hey, Chrisune, welcome, welcome. I thought we could have made this a thing. Stop trying to make solving a cat curse happen. Oh my god, Anonymous, thank you. Thank you, Anonymous Gifter, for your sub bomb. Wow, I'm seeing the people who I'm seeing the people who are getting subs, and oh, thank you. That's so wonderfully generous. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. This is just so much loveliness. Sorry. Another. Hey, Plump Alfin. Yeah, big pre-shower. Thank you. Like, your generosity, everyone, is really edifying. As I said yesterday, like, particularly at this time, it's really appreciated. And yeah, as I said, I know I've been promising like channel art and emotes, but you know, fingers crossed they will be. They are in the works. Don't use it responsibly. That's not how I want to be honoured. Be reckless. Moliere. Oh, Moliere, thank you. Oh. Moliere, thank you for the 10 community gift subs. I think at this point, it's like nearly everyone who follows the channel, or at least hopefully everyone who is watching the channel on a regular basis now has a sub. But oh, thank you. This is like genuinely overwhelming. Oh. Thank you. Yes, there will be hearts, there will be emotes. You get a jingle just to and heads and let me see if I can actually put this on in front of my headphones, because it might not slip off my head quite so easily. Yeah. And thank you for the 100 bits, Double Decker Cracker. And thank you for gifting a sub to Artistic Mishap, but non-binary star system, and paying it forward. The gift you got. Oh, thank you, everyone. That's just amazing. Well, let's have some more like cat content and some more of this mystery. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Nossorgs, for the 1,000 bits saying more hype. Oh. How many more subs before we can get an anil nail polish line? Honestly, actually, here we go. Let's switch back to the thing, because there is a story about that. Thank you, Jazzy Jazzus, for gifting a sub to Shrihanna and call it a nail polish. We might have to workshop that. So actually, I'm going to turn the music down a little bit. Let's leave it in the background a bit. So those of you who don't know, I went to university for science. I came out with a degree. Well, I came out with a degree in natural sciences, but most of it was biological related. Thank you very much, Zalia, for gifting a sub to Plant Pal Finn. Much appreciated. I came out of university with a biology degree, basically. However, I originally went to university to study chemistry. I thought I was going to be. I thought I wanted to be a chemist of some kind, and that's kind of like industrial chemistry or biochemistry, or like I wanted to be a lab scientist. I was very quickly disabused of that notion, but yes, thank you for the level 5 hype train. You're all so amazing. That's just amazing generosity, everyone. Went in bio, came out chem. Yeah, I went in chem, came out bio. Well, I went in chem, came out bio, and didn't want anything to do with science. Because I was like, the mental health issues at the time basically were interfering with that as well. But in order to get there, because I went to Cambridge, because I was when I was doing my A levels, so this is age 17. Because I was applying to Cambridge, I needed to bolster my academic CV, my academic record, I think is what you call it in the US. So in order to do that, I applied to do what was called the Villiers Park access courses or university courses, which were they did them in a variety of subjects. I think they were mainly science based, but I think there were some social sciences as well. So I applied for the Villiers Park chemistry course, which was a residential 1 week sort of like camp away course that you got to do an experiment. There were groups, so it was from all over the country. Students would apply, yeah, and I think each year, like 10 or 12 students got chosen from different schools around the country. I was lucky enough to get picked to go on the chemistry course. And I'm really grateful I did, because there were some really nice people, none of whom I'm in touch with anymore. But you know, at the time they were nice. And we got a list of projects that we had to choose from beforehand, and so you had to pick like 3 projects, and you got assigned one depending on the basis of like other people's choices and things like that. They generally tried to give you your first or second choice. My first choice, and the one I got, was creating color changing nail polish, or creating a compound to put into nail polish to make it change color. Sorry, when I say color changing nail polish, I mean UV reactive nail polish, and this was at a time when color changing on clothes was something that had just been developed and was a bit of a fad. Like, I don't know if anybody remembers, in the late 90s there was a fad in fashion for UV reactive clothing and temp reactive clothing that changed colors depending on like how warm it is or how bright it was. It wasn't a very long-lived fad. Yeah, hypercolor. That was one of the things. So my project was to create this nail polish and see if it could be done. And it was definitely an intensive process, because where like one of the other students, they were testing like the properties of capsaicin, but because they weren't being given chilies, they had to harvest the capsaicin from capsicum seeds, from bell peppers, and so like their first day was spent chopping up and collecting all the seeds from like several bags worth of peppers. But mine, because of the compounds involved in nail polish, a lot of them are a lot of the compounds are based around benzene rings, or like pyridine rings, which is like a benzene ring, but it's got an NH, like it's got an amine group in it. But in order to do that, because pyridine is a very difficult compound to work with, the color changing involved having to put nitrogen atoms onto the ring in very specific locations. And so like for the non-chemist, like a benzene ring is 6 carbon atoms in a circle, but it's usually depicted as a hexagon. You need to, in order to create a lot of nail polish compounds, you need to start putting nitrogen atoms in on the ring. And the way you do this is with nitric acid. But it gets harder to do this with every nitrogen atom you add on. So you can like start. You've got to use different strengths of nitric acid. So there is 17-year-old Anil working away in a fume cupboard with like aqueous nitric acid, concentrated nitric acid, fuming nitric acid, which are different concentrations of the acid, which you have to use in order to run the compound through, in order to get the nitrogen atoms on. Anyway, all that aside, I then came out with a compound. Like it took me something like 3 days to make this compound. Please tell me the ventilation rates were high. I was working in a fume hood, so it was a ventilated fume hood, and I had the station to myself, so I wasn't sharing it with anyone. Yeah, and now I'm a cat boy on the internet. if if that isn't if that isn't a warning to someone, I don't know what it is. Yeah, good. Lab safety is no joke. Anyway, it took me about 3 days to make the compound, and then I had to dissolve it in clear nail polish, and then test that. The good news was that the experiment technically worked. I managed to get a nail polish, a compound into nail polish that was, it was like a lime green chartreuse in the dark, and a purplish color in daylight. It wasn't the prettiest of colors. It technically worked. I don't think I would have worn it. And honestly, the effort that it took to create it, I don't think it was worth it. The chemistry is really interesting. I don't know if I have any notes, and you can, to be honest, this is science from 20 plus years ago. You can almost certainly find it on the internet better now. And I think there are better like polishes that do that, but they are still a bit of a joke. Like I like chromes. Like I think chromes are a better formulation of polish that looks different depending on the light, rather than trying to transition. Because the main thing with the UV reactive nail polish is that the transition took ages. So when you moved from dark to light, it took like 25 minutes for it to react enough to actually change color. And you kind of want your polish to be better than that, if you are going to like wear it on a commercial basis. Me talking, Nacho, pack your bags, you're going to university. Yeah, like nail polish science has come on a long way since when I was when I was doing it on that course. So yeah, and I think like thermal polishes are a thing, but they're not a readily available thing, or they're a bit gimmicky. So yeah, I think I've said before, like non-binary stuff, and I'm wearing the Eclipse, which is the ILMP red black chrome right now. And again, for those who haven't seen it, not that nail because that's slightly different. You can actually see like under camera, you can see it changing. You can actually see it changing color like that, depending on the angle that you're viewing it. There's color changing hair dye, and tried it. It's cool, but it literally washes out in one, and you have to use it. Yeah, again, thermal color change I think is more stable, but it's more intensive to get the change to work. I feel. I mean, I know there was a nail polish designed to change color in content. Yes, like at the height of the Rohypnol dosing, like club dosing incidents, there was a color changing. There was a drug, yeah, a drug sensitive nail polish. I should actually look into that. I don't know what happened with that one. Um, because it's one of those things which sounds like it's a really good idea, but whether or not it actually went anywhere is another matter. Yeah. Um, anyway, um, after all of that, I am going to actually get myself a. I'm going to get myself another drink. Actually, probably go and get some milk. I say that. Go and get some coffee milk. I say that now. He said, as, as a cat. Oh God. I'm not putting in a saucer for you, chat. I am not. I don't like cream. um, I will go and grab myself a drink. And folks, do get up, stretch, grab your meds or a snack if you want. Oh yes, and I will check the Discord art as well. So back in a few minutes, chat, and I'll also like recover from just how lovely you all are. Thank you. And welcome back, everyone. Hope you've all still been jamming along to the Hustle Cat music. It's really nice. It's really good incidental music as well. I hope you all managed to grab yourself a drink, get your meds, stretch during the break. And it's time. I'm composed. Thank you for the lovely art. Much, much appreciated. And I think we should carry on and play some more of this game if we're actually going to get through it. In any kind of reasonable time frame. Stroke. I don't know. Keep me wearing this outfit. So let us return to the game. Forever. Yeah, it's like how long can you keep me playing cat related games so that I have to keep wearing the outfit? Although to be fair, if that was going to happen, I would have to probably change up. Get a new set of ears. Catboy streams where the water tastes like wine. Sorry, where the milk tastes like wine. Not that I'm advocating that you give your animals alcohol, but that sounded like a challenge. No, Moliere, it didn't. I know better than to challenge the internet or challenge chat. Hey, Riggs. Hey, John. Glad to see you all here. Please don't say the M word here. Yeah, indeed. Where the milk tastes like catnip wine. Nice. Oh no, but does that mean that we would have to be a cat skeleton? That we're actually a feline skeleton in that game? Oh. Maybe I just rewrite it on the fly. Cat wine exists? Really? No, just a normal skeleton but with cat ears. We do need milk in order to make our bones good. I've got to look that up. I did not know that there was cat wine, which I am going to assume is wine for cats, and not the unthinkable wine made of cats. Yes, it is wine for cats. Oh yeah, I forgot. It is still early morning for you, John. But yes, do lurk away, dear friend. What we need to figure out first is, but back to the game. Thank you if you are just tuning in or just joining us. We are playing Hustle Cat, a cat dating sim, stroke visual novel, where we are the new employee of a cat cafe where all the staff are magically contracted to become cats. This is day 2 of our employment, and we are just about starting to come to terms with it. He said, we haven't picked anyone to romance yet. We're still basically being introduced to folks. What we need to figure out first is crowd management. Jelly donut days are rough and we need to be ready. Cat wine party pack. I'm glad my garbage disposal dog hasn't moved on to stealing alcoholic beverages. He's enough of a problem as it is. Aww. I think I should spend time with Mason. To help her in the kitchen, of course. Hayes too. I'm okay with that. We might need both of you to come out to help us from time to time too. We can't spare anyone besides Finley for cat detail today. You know how these days go. No cat breaks. Sorry, Hayes. I know. Avery, we'll be the main two covering the floor. Hayes and Reese will be out from time to time if we get really swamped. And Graves should be by later to help us out. It might be a bit hectic, so I hope you're ready. Mission accepted, or what a hassle. I mean, we're on day 2 of our employment and we need the job, so we're not going to be ungrateful. He ate a bunch of green beans, cherry tomatoes and multiple Kleenexes yesterday. Oh, I hope his stomach is feeling alright, Octopus Gallery. This sounds exciting. I bet this place is fun when it's busy. Yeah, some of the people who come by are so cute. Just wait until you see the kids. This little girl had a jelly donut shirt she made herself. Oh, that's so cute. I think you'd look cute in a jelly donut shirt too. Are you trying to get me to join your fan club or something? I don't have one, but if you want to manage it... No, that's, your loss. You're gonna head to sleep. Appreciate the amazing fun. The beginning of the stream has been be at work during the weekend, but hopefully I'll be present for part 3 of Kitty Anil. Okay, take care, Grim Nick Nil. Hope you have a good sleep. I will catch you in the VOD. He's fine. It's only when he decides to eat a cloth that becomes a problem, or an entire loaf of bread dough. Oof. Or compost. I mean, it's going to be compost in the end. Mason, are you ready? This is going to be a long day for you. I like a challenge. Now, finish eating so we can get back to work. Yes, ma'am. Reese shovels one last pancake in his mouth and without even finishing chewing, grabs his plates and hurries after Mason. I better go get ready too. My public awaits. Finley hands me her plate, then dramatically flicks her hair away from her face like a starlet in a photo shoot. That doesn't work quite so well when you've got like when you've got artificial ears and and headphones to deal with. I don't know. Although no one is going to be mistaking me for a starlet anytime soon. My compost at that point was full of mycelium and he got mushroom poisoning. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, hugs for you and hugs for dog. She disappears into the back as well. All right, Avery, drink your coffee because it's time to get energetic. Yeah. Good, because if you look outside the cafe and round the corner... Oh man, is that why there were so many people out front? Yep. I better chug this coffee then. Well, better get pumped. And oh boy, did it become busy fast. There was a crowd of people as soon as we opened the door, and they're all clamouring to see the internet sensation Jelly Donut. They pour in like a leak in a ship's hull. Landry tells me that sometimes we have to cap the number of people allowed in at a time, but it's not that bad yet. Hopefully the numbers stay down until Graves gets back. We'll need the crowd control in the afternoon. Where the heck is he anyway? I'm sure he has a lot to deal with. There's a lot more to managing a restaurant than what goes on inside, I'm sure. He always comes to help out sooner or later. I'm having a lot of trouble picturing Graves waiting tables. Maybe he wears that uniform Reese is so obsessed with. Okay, I don't have time to sit here daydreaming about that. There are tables to wait. Boy, there are a lot of orders for donuts and coffee today. I didn't even know that was on the menu. I guess it's pretty on point to offer donuts on a day when Jelly Donut is in the cafe, but somehow I hadn't expected it. I don't see them in the pastry case. Maybe they're still in the back. I better go check. Hey, Mason. Are there donuts back here? Oh yeah, there are. A whole stack of them, and they're still warm. Oh, they're those cakey donuts that are so good too. I shouldn't be hungry after such a big breakfast, but they look amazing. The coast is clear. I don't see Mason. Hayes and Reese aren't even in the room. I could just sneak a donut, or I better not. Oh, do we sneak or not sneak? Yoink. I mean, we're trying to be a conscientious and enthusiastic employee. Yoink, sneak, food, you got you've earned a donut. Steal from your workplace. You want it. Okay. Stealing donuts is a cat move. I mean, it is. Okay. Let's sneak a donut then. Chat seems to be in full consensus on that one. Just one donut won't hurt, right? I reach out my hand and feel another hand on my shoulder. I freeze. I can feel her lean in real close. So close. I feel her hair brush the side of my face. You gonna pay for that? Sorry, I... Don't steal from my kitchen. She says it in such a low, calm voice, but I will never, ever think about it again. Yeah, that's a really. But look at the donut. Look at the donut. It's got a cat face on it. That's so sweet. I want a cat donut now. But anyone else think that actually with his hair and with the skin tone I've actually picked and the way that Avery's eyes have gone, that he's kind of a cross between Malik and Yami Bakura from Yu-Gi-Oh! And I don't really want to put that. Oh no, I've made myself upset now. I've made myself upset that that's our protagonist. That's me. I mean, Bakura is fine, but sorry, Bakura. If you're going by the American pronunciation, but yeah, I am definitely going to have to figure out a better way of wearing these ears with the headphones. I don't know, how far have I gone? I'm still in the middle of chapter 2 of case 2. I haven't managed to complete that yet. I think I'll spend if I can, I'll spend some time next week trying to get back up to speed on that. Do we really want to go for the American version of anything? Fair. Sorry, I won't do it again. You're right. You won't. She ruffles my hair and is gone as quickly as she appeared. I pity anyone that ends up on her bad side. Hopefully, I'm not one of them. You just finished chapter 2 and it made me squeal in delight the whole time. Oh, I'm really looking forward to it because obviously the Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters references in that chapter are definitely amusing. Now, stop wasting time. It's busy out there. Right. Mason dumps the tray of plates in my hands and shoos me out of the kitchen. I bring the plates to their respective tables. I'm getting really good at this waitstaff stuff. Oh, thank goodness you're back, Avery. We're so swamped. Avery to the rescue. This is still a bit much. It's like we're under a waterfall of people who want to see Jelly Donut, or something like that. I don't know. I'm too busy to think of a good metaphor. Dude, you're not good at the metaphors even when you're not rushed off your feet. Finley's loving it though. Look at her just mug for the camera. And there they go again. Someone else trying to put their donut on her head. Excuse me, please read the rules. We can't let customers bring food to the cat play area. Fine, whatever. Jeez. You see something on the internet and you think it's okay to do it in real life? Some people. That feels very much like a side swipe. No, the donut isn't part of her head, but someone better talk to that kid about these bad habits she's encouraging in people. The offending customer has already vanished back to his table, but now there are 3 people who have taken his place. We need more babysitters. One at a time, please. No, wait, hang on. One at a time, please. No flash photography. Oh, thank goodness. Reese and Hayes are back out to help corral the crowd. Reese has taken a spot at the door as the world's tiniest bouncer. Oh, and Hayes is taking someone's order. Which reminds me, I better get back to work too. We're in the final stretch, but dang is this exhausting. My pockets are bursting with tips, but that's not much consolation if I feel like I'm never going to leave this place. So. I could really use a break. Hey. Huh? What's she doing out here? Does she need a break too? I suppose I shouldn't be too selfish. I'm not the only one working my butt off here. Get in here. It's not a request so much as a command. I better go see what's up. Did some kind of baking bomb go off in here? We're all taking turns bussing tables, but this crowd hasn't left much time to deal with dishes and cooking utensils. I need your help. Here, I thought you didn't trust me in the kitchen. I don't, smartass. I need coffee. Yeah, me too. No. We're low on beans. Get them from the basement, right around the corner. I'm swamped. Oh, duh. Yeah, of course. Just a sec, I'll get them. I've never been in the basement before. It's probably not a great idea to get someone to help me out, but dark spaces kind of creep me out. This is a restaurant, not a haunted house, and I'm not some scaredy cat. It should be fine. I see what you did there, game. Here goes nothing. Holy crap, Graves. What? Why have you got half an amethyst geode? And a skeleton with yowie hands. And all of these skeletons in a jar. Normal cafe things, yes. Literal skeleton. Be nice, that's Michael. I try to give you the benefit of the doubt, and this happens. This isn't a restaurant storehouse, it's a Halloween surplus store. Is that? It is! That's a curio full of model skeletons. What the hell? What's he got padlocked in that cabinet? Do I want to know? Yeah, lol, totally normal cat cafe basement. Yikes. I better get out of here and go back upstairs quickly before I get attacked by a giant toad. I find a giant bag of unground coffee beans that I'm sure I can just barely lift myself. But more interesting is the book that's resting on top of it. With its worn leather cover embossed with silver swirlies in the shape of a cat. It looks like a spell book or something. It's probably Graves' diary. I'm so curious. It wouldn't hurt to take a little peek, right? What the heck? I don't get this at all. Is it all written in code or something? This is all nonsense. Wait a second. Why is my name in here? Ew. Is Graves writing about me in his diary, yeah? Avery? Oh, she sounds mad. Now's not a good time to start reading. The book is real tiny and fits just right in my hoodie. I'm going to look at this when I get home. It's probably nothing, but after seeing my name in it, how can I resist taking it home for a better look? I'll bring it back before anyone even notices it's gone. Really, dude. Is that the wisest thing that we could be doing? Yeah, Avery, no. Oh dear. This glass is dripping condensation all over the place. Tissues. Yeah, not. Hello, Avery. Apologies for the deception. Nya. Oh god. Take the plot device. Read it ASAP. Actually, can you imagine? Yeah, we've come full circle. Can you imagine Ben, Ben on one side, me on the other. We're both wearing suits, but I'm wearing the ears as well. That's just too ridiculous, surely. Yeah. Um, I will give you $50 to do this on RQGG. Um, that might be a little bit far fetched even for RQGG. I don't know. Oh boy. I don't. Each stretch goal just has another person wearing cat ears. So. We'd run out of cat ears before chat runs out of money. Yeah. There aren't enough cat ears in supply for us to wear for that to be an appropriate thing. And I don't think you understand the monster you've just created. What? The monster being Catboy Elias, or the concept of us wearing cat ears at a charity event? Well, better start stocking up. You've got 3 months to buy more. Hey, I'm not in charge of any of the stretch goals at RQGG. All of that is Autumn's department. So... Be like Alex and the mics. The mics had a legitimate work purpose. I'm not sure we can put cat ears on Rusty Quill expenses, particularly not if it's the sum that would go into triple digits. Hey Joe. Okay, but seriously, we should get back to the game. I should leave before a crow lands in my hair or something. Cat ears is a business expense. I will export cat ears to the UK. Can we put cat ears on Alex? I feel I have seen Alex wearing rabbit ears. But that may just be a misremembering, because I know we have put cat ears on. I know we have put rabbit ears on Casper, at one point. But I don't know if there's any pictures of that. I know Martin would wear the cat ears voluntarily. Yeah, exactly. Alex in rabbit ears is a rusty bit. Ah. I have the coffee bag in my arms and trundle up the stairs back to the kitchen. As a reminder, we're playing Hustle Cat, a cat dating sim stroke mystery visual novel. Bunny Alex. Archie staff calendar when? I mean, I know that has been mooted before. It's just all different ears. Yeah. Ah, the light of day. It was way too quiet in that basement. I barely get the door open when I hear muffled noise from the dining room and the clanging of pots and pans in the kitchen. Get lost? Took you long enough. Sorry, I don't know my way around down there yet, and creepy, isn't it? Yeah, I'm glad you said it. It gave me the chills. I like it. Somehow, I'm not surprised. I'm just imagining Alex dressed as a white rabbit from Alice in Wonderland. No, Alex would not be that frantic. Thanks for that image, Gladio. Nothing to see here, Autumn, really. Thank you for dropping by. I don't know why there would be any Catboy discussion in any way, shape or form whatsoever. We're playing a perfectly wholesome and normal game. Now, get back to work. Okay. Anytime. The whirring of the coffee grinder starts immediately after I start talking. This conversation is probably over. You think? Avery, you don't really have the best social cues, do you? Oh, I thought he was telling me to get back to work. Said as you are dressed as a cowboy. I was like, damn, Anil, okay. Look, wouldn't we... I guess it depends on the circumstances, but you know, if you came into work and found your boss was a Catboy and... You know what? Let's not go down... Let's not go down that road. Better get out there and see what's going on. It looks like the crowd has dissipated. I also don't see Finley Jelly Donut anywhere. I guess even her energy has its limits, huh? Hey cutie, how about some coffee? I had a real busy day at work. Oh, there she is. Wow, she looks worn out. I bet that does take a lot out of you. Wait, cutie? Dang, is she being friendly, or is she just being friendly, or is she making a move? Wow, you got it, hot stuff. One coffee coming right up, or you know where the coffee is. I feel that third answer is just not. How much money to get Ben to read the Hello John monologue in the Nuwu voice? Didn't he do that? Isn't that on the video? I forget what I forget what options actually, you know, what people actually asked for on the donation request video. I feel he's done that. I'd have to go back and rewatch it though. I'm a clown. I'm the entire circus. Look, given that I promised you Catboy dating, we are not going to follow Finley's line in this run. So I just feel that like You Got It Hot Stuff is both a little bit over familiar and what we would need to say if we were going to pursue Finley's line. So I think we'll take the middle ground and not be rude to somebody who has been working all day, and go with one coffee coming right up. One coffee coming right up. You want me to put anything in it? Oh, you sweetheart. Skim milk, 2 sugars, please. You got it. I fetch her a cup of coffee just the way she likes it. Once I make it back, I catch her looking at her phone. The cafe got some really good comments today. We should see a nice boost in traffic from this. So, is this what you mean by social media expert or whatever? Hey Martin. How are you doing? Yep. I run the company message board and all those other accounts. Jelly Donut was something I started doing to get more cafe traffic. Traffic? I didn't expect to get it so big. It's actually a lot of fun. You should join me when you start transforming too. I could use a sidekick. Oh. Yeah. I'd forgotten about that until just now. Oh, sorry. I'm just trying to help. Here, come sit with me a sec. It's quite enough that Landry can take care of the remaining stragglers, so it should be fine if we sit a minute or two. Really though, it's gonna be fine. We all stick together here and you're part of the family now. Got it? You have sprinkles in your hair? She reaches up and finds a treasure trove of sugar stuck in her bangs. Wow, that's a sentence. It's part of Anil's contractual obligations. I mean, that might be true if I was on the RQ. Actually, no. It is my contractual obligation to you, dear chat, to you, dear viewers. I hereby contract to wear these ears and outfit as long as I do be playing this game. Hey, Doomsword, welcome. Maybe she wants them there, yeah. And thank you very much for the follow, Samosa. Much appreciated. Calf Traff, yes. So I do. I mean, though. I mean it, though. Got it? Yeah, thanks. Got any room for another at this table? Huh. Guess there weren't too many left after all. I glanced downstairs and it looks like he's already locked the door. Oof. Nose is feeling really itchy today. Anil, what have we just learned about contract? There's non-binary star system. I think we go with Kathleen's motto in Friday Nights, which is live and don't learn. He said, as somebody whose job is actually compliance and therefore contract knowledge is kinda paramount to what I do. Always. Landry scoots a chair next to Finley. I guess the cafe's closed now. I expect you all won't spend too much time lollygagging. We have clean up to do. Jeez, Dad. Lollygagging, really? I don't know. It was the first word that came to mind. Reese, why don't you sit with us too? We could all use a break. I suppose so. Where here's a Mason? Or... oh, you know Mason, she's probably already gone. She doesn't stick around after shifts to help with cleanup. She gets here earlier than any of us for prep, so it's only fair she leaves early. Besides, I think that she has something that she does after work. What? As a cat? You can make Reese a valley girl. Can I make Reese a valley girl? Hey, don't judge. I wonder what kind of cat she is anyway. It feels kind of rude to think that, but you know what they say about curiosity in cats. No! Avery, no! No. We are not going to we are not going to follow that idiom. Even as much as it is a metaphor for this entire game. I should see if she's here to thank her for her work. I'll be right back. Tell Hayes to come join us if you see him. You got it. Unless they add the satisfaction brought him back bit. Yes, true. Wow, the kitchen is pretty clean already. Was Mason that quick? Oh, there she is. I caught her before she could go. Mason. What? Oh. You really busted your butt today. Thank you. It's my job. Okay, take care, Crime Panda. Thank you for being here. She's already got one foot out the door. She seems irritated that I interrupted her. Do you want me to walk you home? Have a good night. Given that she's irritated, and again, because we're not following Mason's line here, I think we'll just wish her a good night. And bid her adieu until the morn. Mirroring. So, well, have a good night. Yeah, jingle, jingle, jingle. Yeah, there are a lot of bells on this outfit. And with that, she's gone. Oops. Boy, she's hard to talk to. She disappears around the corner, but a second later I catch a glimpse of a lanky orange cat with a crooked tail. Maybe that's her. It looks like she's heading in the same direction as my apartment. I wonder if we're neighbours. Probably not. That's kind of silly to assume. When I get back to the kitchen, I hear the sink running. It looks like Hayes is doing the rest of the dishes. Oh, thank you very much, Joe. Thank you for the hydrate. I probably need to put more sugar in that, actually. Why didn't he come out with the others? Poor boy deserves a break as much as the rest of us. If everyone's a family like Finley said, he should be part of it too. Help Hayes with the dishes or invite him to go back to the others? Now, here's a question for you, chat. I'm guessing if we want to try and pursue Hayes, then we should offer to help. Or do we just invite him to go back to the others? This music is so soothing. I wonder if the soundtrack is available online. I have no idea how to flirt, so my answer is to put your leg up on the table and hope for the best. Actually, don't know why that. Sometimes auto mod is really weird because that message got caught for misogyny, and what? Okay, take care, Christine. Hope you have a good day at work. Automod is a weird beast indeed. Yeah. Yeah, let's help him, because I think, as I said, it's either going to be Hayes or Landry if we don't have the option of Graves. It often catches Bryn for no good reason. No good reason. Look, don't tell Bryn I said that. So let's help Hayes with the dishes. I guess we could do this real quick though. Hey, let me help you with that. You can't do all those by yourself. You don't have to. There's a duck stroke farm stream I follow that won't let you use the phrase goose gang. That might be fair. Yeah, I do. Or I'm going to feel bad leaving you in here by yourself. I like it that way. Too bad, because I'm here. Well, that's not that ideal, Avery. He turns the sink back on and looks away from me. I guess it was a little forceful. He's acting like I scolded him. You think? We do the dishes together quietly. He washes, I dry. This is really awkward. So... Hayes looks startled, like I just shouted at him. I was only trying to break the silence, but maybe I should have had a good follow-up. You been working here long? Nailed it. I suppose so. How long is that? 2 months? I get more blood from a stone. Should I leave him alone after all? That's cool. Yeah. And that's it, huh? Awkward. Yeah. So, you like jazz? We finish up the dishes without much else by way of talking. Great. Alright, I'm going to go back out and sit with the others for a bit. You coming? Sure. We both head out. Quietly, I grab a cup of coffee on my way back to the cafe. He slips upstairs. Probably get a cup of much better coffee. I head back upstairs, coffee in hand, and return to my seat. Hayes follows shortly after and sits at the table next to us. I reach out and drag his table a little closer to ours. Oh, I like the way that they moved his image closer. We all sit and talk over coffee for a while. We divide the tips, careful to leave a separate stack for Mason when she gets in tomorrow. It's getting pretty dark. I should get going soon. I say goodbye to everyone and head out. Yeah, Avery, please respect his boundaries. I think that's something we're going to have to be working on if we are going to try and date him. They're all staying late again. I can understand that. Of course they'd want to be human for as long as possible. I'm going to enjoy this while I can now. The gravity of the situation weighs on me as soon as I'm out the door. What the hell am I going to do once I start turning into a cat? Okay, take care, all of him. How could I explain that? Nobody would believe me, yeah? Meow. And the thought flies out of my head. The black cat with the odd eyes is back. It sits in the middle of the road. Something dangles from its mouth, but I can't tell what. Quit it, Graves. I know that's you. The black cat stares back at me impassively. Now you believe. Playing dumb isn't going to work. The black cat flops onto the pavement and splays out its legs. It's not even looking at me. Maybe I'm off on this hot tip after all? I guess sometimes a cat is just a cat. Everybody wants to be a cat. Maybe I should learn that song. Everything's getting to me. All the more reason to go home and get some sleep. I'm almost home now. I should figure out what I'm going to do for dinner. Nah! Something just hit my back. Get it off, get it off, get it off! Wait, it's gone? I see the black cat at my feet. What the hell? Damn it, Graves. I don't care if this cat is Graves or not. I'm calling it that until I'm proven wrong. Hey, Gremlin. No worries. Glad you can make it. Meow. The black cat trots off somewhere. Is it just me, or did that just sound like someone saying the word meow? Worse than that, it sounded kind of smug. Graves. Graves. Maybe it's not him. Maybe I just smell like cat and attract other cats now. I better get home before I'm jumped by more strays. I run the rest of the way home and slam the door behind me. I can't take this. If my hair wasn't already white, it'd be turning that way. Oh, what voice did I use? You're late. Eh? Who said that? I look down. Mochi's fat face is looking up at me. Oh no. No, 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 no. No. I'm not doing this. I dump some kibble in Mochi's bowl, then go to my room and close the door behind me. I shamble into my pyjamas, but when I bundle up my hoodie, I feel a firm, squarish bulge in the pocket. That's right, the book. Maybe something useful is in here. I start to flip through the book again. There's my name. And there's Hayes, Finley, Mason, Landry, and Reese. This must be a clue of some kind, but I don't know what it's supposed to say. All these words look like they've been written by birds hopping around in ink. I toss my hoodie on the floor and get to work. Maybe I can decipher it? If I hold the book upside down... No. Is there a cipher? Ooh. Now, remember, Graves asked us about ciphers when we were having our interview. Maybe he was leading somewhere. No, I don't know why I bothered looking. Of course it wouldn't be that easy. I try for another 20 minutes or so, but it's useless. I give up. Frustrated, I drop the book. It hits my hoodie and ungracefully tumbles over. I shuffle them away with my foot and something tumbles out. What is that? It looks like it fell out of the hood. A bookmark? Did I leave that there? Why would I put anything there? I pick it up. Looks like it's got some weird holographic center. It's kind of pretty. I should bring it back to the cafe tomorrow along with that stupid book. I go to tuck the bookmark into it for safekeeping, but... hold up. I can read it with this. I don't know how I got there, but it's the key to reading this book. The Hallowed Covenant of Witchery. What? Reese did say something about witches the other day. This might be a good lead to whatever's going on. I settle in with the book and start from the beginning. I've been doing this for days now. Oh, let's save. Let's start a second save just to be on the safe side. Cool. I'm going to take another break here because I've been talking a bit and I need to refresh my drinks. We'll probably go for a little bit longer. Maybe run through maybe half this day or so and see how we go. I hope you're all enjoying this. I also need to readjust the ears. Do get up, stretch your legs, take your meds, grab a snack, and I will be back in a couple of minutes. And we're back. Hope you managed to have a decent break. Forgot the ears. Sorry. Check myself in the preview window. There, like I need it to sit there, because that's probably the best support I'm going to get off the thing. Anyway, hello, welcome back, everyone. Let's see. We are continuing with Hustle Cat, day 374 of being a cat. I can't quite imitate. It's not Dave Lamb. Dave Lamb does come dine with me. But the announcer on the Big Brother, God, they're the show I haven't really thought about in years. I have more latte. So, time to crack on. I've been doing this for days now. I wake up. Oh, improper comma usage there. I wake up. I wake up, go to work, come home, lose myself in the grimoire, and barely make it to bed right before the sun comes back up. Lather, rinse, repeat. Listen to me. I'm calling the thing a grimoire now. I can't stop reading this dang book. Or mumbling to myself, I guess. But seriously? There's all this stuff about witches, covens, powers. I've never seen anything like it. Sometimes I don't even understand the words on the page, but they make me feel strange when I read. Avery, is the book reading you? But they make me feel strange when I read. Powerful, I guess? Uh-oh. What's the betting that the book is reading Avery as well? Oh. 3, 2, 1... Cue the word Lightner coming up in chat, I guess, or preempting Lightner coming up in chat, I guess. Yep, there we go. Thank you, Kate B. Yeah, at some point we're going to be able to move away from making Magnus Archives references, but today is not that day. Yeah, so for anybody here who might not quite get what we are referring to, many folks here are aficionados of a podcast called The Magnus Archives, a horror anthology, which you can find available on all good podcast servers, or at www.rustyquill.com. Dee. Drop the Lightner, Avery. Yeah. Doubt, says Zalia, indeed. Hustle Cat is a podcast produced by... um, no, I am not about to start my own rival podcast. Look, visual novel stroke dating sim podcast? Oh god, my ears are now all twisty. Up there. Sit in front of ears. Makes notes for next time there's open script subs. Yeah, what if Magnus archives but cats? Jeez. That's a frightening thought. Like, if I keep going, they'll suddenly click into place and I'll learn something unknowable. It's getting to me, though. I feel haggard, and my co-workers have pointed out I'm getting some wicked bags under my eyes. Gee, I wouldn't know anything about that. I haven't told them about the book. I bet they think I've just been staying up playing video games or something. What's with you? You're so friendly lately. Since when do you sit in laps? They do say some witches get familiars. No, that's ridiculous. I'm getting ahead of myself here. I'm not becoming a witch. I have been trying some of the stuff in the book out though. Just a bit. You can't blame me for that. Hear me out. But I think I managed to move a cola can with magic. Maybe it was balanced weirdly or something and fell on its own, but it felt like it worked. I've definitely been reading this gibberish book for too long. I should stretch my legs or something. Right, Mochi? Meh. See? Even Mochi agrees, and he hates exercise. Hey, it's actually pretty early. Reading a dusty tome all night actually reset my sleep schedule to a normal one. I'm going to celebrate with some coffee, breakfast, and a nice walk. When did I become a coffee drinker anyway? It's not bad at all now that I've gotten used to it. The stuff I drink is actually a real shade of tan now. Almost. My palate is refining every day. I kind of just want a big old cheese Danish or something too. Ew. Sorry. Cheese Danish does not... Yeah. There's that corner store down the road. I've been in there a lot I've been in there for a lot of stuff, and their breakfast pastries look really good. I could also just stop by the cafe. It's closed to customers today, but I bet someone's hanging around who could make me a nice fancy coffee or something. So, go to the corner store for coffee, or just get some from work? You're definitely becoming a witch, Avery. Embrace it. Go somewhere different, or same old, and try and get work. Even though it's technically day off, close to customers. What think you, chat? Mason did tell us to go there for breakfast always. That's true. That is true. I think that's a very solid idea. Sarcastically inclined. Yeah, let's see if we can get some from work then. You know what? Why waste money when I can get some coffee for free at the cafe? That's not the real reason. Oh well, never mind. I'm still not real great on that water to coffee grounds ratio, but better I learn with myself than with customers, right? Last time I tried to make coffee was a disaster. Came out as this gross brown water. I really have to learn to do this right. Huh. Doesn't look like anybody's here yet. There are some lights on in the cafe and on the floor above, but I don't see anyone moving around inside. Maybe I was wrong about people coming here on their days off. Is it really just going to be me hanging out at work like I have nothing better to do? Alright, I'll just go make some coffee and then figure out what else to do for the day. Luckily I just got my key. I can unlock the door and let myself in. Aww. Floppy cat. Even though there are no people here, the cafe still feels busy with all these cats milling around. There goes Hash Browns bossing around some other cat like usual. Now is making eyes at his own reflection on the floor. Kotick's in a cute little ball by the window. Marina and Ayn are just catching some sun. Oh, Yunta has his paw around one of the other cats like they're spooning. Who is it? I peek in closer to get a look and maybe a photo. But when I see that little seal point nose sticking out, I pause. Is that Hayes? His ear flicks and one eye shoots open. It looks like he takes a moment to register what's happening, but once he does, his eyes dilate to the size of saucers. Avery! His tail puffs up and he backs away from Yunta at a surprising speed. He bumps into the wall and then hops a solid 6 inches into the air in shock. Oh, Hayes! You adorable, that boy. Hey, Hayes, calm down. It's just me. Yunta was crying a lot, and then I just sort of... Oh, please don't make fun of me. Yunta is one of our newest cats. He's a sweetheart stray we found wandering the streets, but he scares easily, so he gets clingy sometimes. And thank you, Kiwi Spec, for the follow. Much appreciated. Why would I do that? That was really sweet of you. Slowly I reach down and scratch Yunta behind the ears. He's confused by all the commotion, but doesn't seem too stressed about it. But you're so thoughtful about the cats. It's great. Oh, I guess so. Thanks. I'm jealous, actually. I wish I could sleep in a pile of cats. That wink wink? Maybe? It's pretty nice. He seems to have calmed down a bit, thankfully. How about some coffee? I could go for a cup, and I bet you could too. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna change back. Don't look, okay? You got it. Despite being around all these cursed cat people, I've never seen a transformation in progress. Maybe it's not something I'm supposed to see. I don't think the game is going to show us like a magical cat, a magical girl or a magical boy transformation sequence. Magical cat transformation sequence. Anyway, it's probably as rude and creepy as watching someone get changed, so I'm not about to peek. Okay. Would you like a cappuccino? I'll go make us some coffee. That sounds great, thank you. Score! I don't have to mess with the coffee machine after all. I sink into my favourite spot on the big circle couch and take a big old sip of my coffee. I could sit here all day. Maybe I will. Oh! Avery, you're here early! Yeah, I thought I'd come see what everyone's doing. I've been cooped up in my house too long. John Hell, I bet they transform just like Sailor Moon. That would be Sailor Moon or Cardcaptor Sakura. Although I'm guessing CCS kind of copied Sailor Moon in that respect. Huh. I'm not quite sure on my timelines there. But yeah. I'll be around doing some handiwork, but let me know if you need anything. Oh, don't worry about me. It sounds like you'll be busy enough. There's the door again. Hello, hello. So, Avery, what breed are you? Do you know yet? Excuse me? Our work call made me miss the last hour. Have we locked in our Catboy of choice yet? No. No, we haven't. I suspect we may not for another session or so yet. But I think... I mean, I think it's pretty clear we're either going to be doing... We're either going to be doing Hayes or Landry, with probably a lean towards Hayes. Does Sakura transform in CCS? Oh yeah, that's true. Tomoyo does make her outfits. I'm sure... I mean, there's a transformation sequence. Maybe I'm misremembering. It has been a long time since I have watched Cardcaptor Sakura, to be fair. And you know, the whole... The US version, or at least the US dub of CCS completely changes the nature of the relationships in CCS. But you know, let's gloss over that, shall we? Because as I say, yeah, it has been. When you activate the key there, yeah, I think that's what I'm thinking of. Now I'm wondering if Tuxedo gets a transformation sequence of his own. I can't remember. God, I haven't watched any of these for such a long time. So I'm a little rusty on a lot of this. Anyway, game. Excuse me? Cat, I mean. Sorry, is it still a sensitive subject? No. Nothing's happened to me since the day I grew the whisker. I figured it'd take more time. That's strange. I turned in about a week. What's with this? What's with that expression, Landry? Yeah, me too. Hayes nods from the other couch. This wouldn't be the first time Avery's slow on the uptake. Were you just standing there waiting for a chance to say something like that? Of course not. He totally was. Chat. He totally was. They're right, though. Playing with that book made me totally forget about the curse. Why haven't I seen any changes since then? Well, I'm going to do some laundry. Let me know whenever you find out. I just watched the first series and Clear Card last year. I was a huge Clamp fangirl back in the day, but I only read the manga back. I love Clamp's art style. I so love Clamp. Like I've got a couple of Clamp art books from like the period around the like early 2000s when I was really into anime, thanks to being in my final year at uni, the group of friends I was hanging out with, and such. And it was mostly like I've got a bunch of art around like Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicle. Which, yeah, like the art style is just so nice. like all those books are in storage at the moment. I need to get them out. Like again, if I go to my dad's and get get them out of storage, then I might show some of them off on stream because it's so beautiful. And even though like Reservoir Chronicles wasn't a great anime, it was still lovely to look at. I hope the type of cat I become is still a person. Reese rolls his eyes and flops down on the long row of seats to the side of the cafe. He settles in with the spiral-bound sketchbook. Finley picks up a large bag and trundles towards the stairs. Is there a laundry machine up there? Yeah, in Graves' apartment. He lets us do laundry there for free. Wait, Graves lives here? Yeah, duh. The third floor is his apartment. Shouldn't we see him, like, all the time? He's basically a ghost as is. He's usually out until really late at night and leaves pretty early in the morning. Don't think he sleeps. I bet he sleeps in a fancy coffin. I just mean he's really busy. He takes care of all the administrative stuff at the cafe after all. Well, I better get to work. That ramp isn't going to build itself after all. Landry gives me a little wave, then disappears into the back. He's back a few minutes later with hands full of lumber and a roll of carpet. So that's why all that stuff was in the basement. What? Sorry. All that stuff? Unless he's building the ramp out of, like animal skeletons and amethyst. I don't think that's why. After changing my Twitch name, it totally broke everything with my OBS. Oh no! I did wonder, John, if that was going to be a problem. Hopefully it just means that you need to reconnect. Fingers crossed. Are you intending to stream today, John? Sorry, it might get a bit noisy in here. Yeah, reconnect. Okay, cool. Good. That's no problem with me. I suppose, if you must. Landry and Reese go back to work. A few minutes later, I hear Finley. I peek up at the balcony and she's fiddling with a laptop or something. Everyone seems to be keeping themselves busy. Maybe I should help one of them. But on the other hand, I'm not getting paid for it, so... Well, at least Avery has learned. At least Avery is abiding by the principle of don't do extra work. Like, regardless of how much you love your job, doing extra work if you are not getting paid for it is a very capitalist thing. And, expectations under a capitalist system we as workers should be pushing back against. Oh wait, all the spooky stuff is for the cat-themed escape room. Yeah, probably it is. Yeah, you haven't streamed for 2... Yeah, want to be more consistent. 2 major JRP... Yeah, so if you're not following... well, I guess John's game days now. John has been playing Persona 4 Golden and the new... The World Ends... Neo The World Ends? Both of which are... like really fun. Like JRPGs have not been my thing, but watching John play them has been really interesting. So do go over and give him a follow, and I might catch you hanging out in those streams at some point as well, chat. Yeah, trying to do the consistency thing is hard. I get you there. So see what Landry's doing, see what Reese is doing, see what Finley's doing, or stay put. I guess we should probably see what Landry's doing. World Ends With You, that's it. Neo, The World Ends With You. See, I never played I didn't know the original. So watching the new one is actually really solid. Like, I don't think I could play it myself. Because I don't think the game mechanics on at least Neo lend themselves to my particular play style. But it's definitely interesting to watch. Radfreak, hey Dom, I'm making some raclette topped baby courgettes. I hope it works. Ooh, interesting. Like, I'm not a fan of raclette, but I mean, cheesy courgettes? It wouldn't be my thing, but you know, I do hope it works. Yeah. Yes. I do hope it works, Dom. Your followers sound scared the hell out of me. Yeah. You rather. Why am I saying me? I'm not hearing your follower sounds. Choices. I don't think we want to stay put. We want to see what someone is doing. So, again, I don't think we want to pursue Finlay, yeah? There are plenty of other bits to the meal if it's awful. Well, at least that's something. So see what Landry's are doing, you see what Reese is doing. Do we want to try? Do we want to see Landry, or do we want to see what Reese is doing, chat? Yeah, that needed more sugar, to be quite honest. Landry. Honestly, I'm kind of interested in Reese since it did mention a sketchbook. Oh, and I think, yeah, between this week and next week, I'm gonna I think I might do a quick look up to see what the mechanics of this game are actually like. Let's go Reese. Yeah, okay. Let's see what Reese is doing then. That's two for Reese. I don't think we're locked, and you know what? I think we're probably going to end up trying to do Hayes' line, Hayes' story in this one anyway. So I say this vacillating, but you know, that looks like a sketchbook. Hey, 10 out of 10 for observation, Avery. I've never seen Reese draw before. Have you been paying that much attention? Somehow I doubt it. Come to think of it, I haven't seen him do anything for entertainment before. I wonder if he's good. Only one way to find out. What you got there? Yo, don't startle me like that. Sorry, but what are you working on? Well, since you asked nicely, I suppose I can show you. Prepare yourself for greatness. He holds up the sketchbook as if he's presenting the new king. That away, yeah. Cool book. Look at the sketches, idiot. Whoa, are these fashion sketches? Are you a designer? Not yet, but someday I'll have a label bigger than my dad's. If you play your cards right, I might give you early access to my first collection. So you want to follow in Dad's footsteps, huh? If you want to be so simple about it, sure. Before all that, I'd like to design a new uniform for this cafe before Graves gets it in his head to try again. So that's what you meant by early access to your first collection, huh? You'll thank me for it once they're done. So, do you have any sketches of what you had in mind? Actually, I do. Here. These are really cool. I had no idea. And there's a lot you don't know about me. Ooh, you're so full of mysterious mysteries. Will you share your dark and tortured past with me someday too? Or quit it? Seriously, I wouldn't mind wearing this at all. Hey, can you design something for me? What, right now? Yeah, I want to see the artist in action. It's not that quick of a process. How about you draw something for me instead? Show me what you've got. Haha, you better gird your loins then, because this is gonna be something else. Does his jacket just have weird patterned sleeves? For some reason I'll be reading this like weird metallic robot stuff. I don't know, I think it could be read like that. Like, it could be read as, you know, that like shiny... That shiny silver fabric. I think it's supposed to be a design though. Robot Catboy. Consider them girded. 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 Consider them girded. Lots of good rhotic are there. Anel, ponder the noises you are going to make before you say them. Sorry, I amused myself. Why have I got that down? Perhaps I need something stronger than milk or water. It's past 5 o'clock, isn't it? Regret-free zone, yes. Consider them girded. He hands me the sketchbook, flip to a fresh, clean page that has no idea what I'm about to do to it. Alright, let's show this bratty kid what's up. Not sure telling your, like, deputy manager that, like, referring to your deputy manager as a bratty kid is the right way to go about this. You're only on your third cup of coffee. I've had 2 plus whatever coffee has gone into the milk, but then, as I've said before, I'm on decaf, so past 5 PM BST for sure. Yes. All right, there. I hand the sketchbook back to him, drawing face down. You may uncover my masterpiece whenever you're ready. He flips the sketchbook over. I can tell he's impressed by how speechless he is. Somehow I actually expected you to draw a fashion sketch. Silly me. What? It's a cat. I'm really good at drawing cats. Oh. Oh. You keep believing that, Avery. Oh. I thought it was a pig. Well, I'm sorry you aren't sophisticated enough to get it. There's nothing to get about a cat drawing. If you like, I can give you some lessons. Nope. I don't want you touching my sketchbook again. You're lost, nerd. What? I'm not a nerd. Nerd. I'm not a nerd. Okay, I think I've got to that part of the afternoon. Nerd. Um. Yes. Wow, he really is pretty easy to mess with, isn't it? Yeah. I guess this is why Finley does it all the time. We all get caught up doing our own thing when I hear footsteps approach from the kitchen. Why, even isn't the big boss himself? Yay! Graves actually appears in this stream. And note the instantaneous music shift. My wonderful cat herders. I see you've been keeping the place well while I've been gone. He looks us over, but his gaze stops on me for just a second. He has a weird glimmer in his eye that I can't really place. Ew. I am on to you, buddy. I know you have something to do with that book. It can't have just been there because... beg pardon. It can't have just been there because you're a collector or something. Heck, it has our names in it. I don't really understand those pages since the bookmark doesn't work on them. But still, it must be something fishy. Landry. Excellent work on the cat's equipment, as always. But I'm not done yet. Have you ever given me a reason to doubt? I know you'll do a stellar job. We can talk about future designs soon. Sure thing, boss. Reese, I see you've been keeping your protege in line. Keep up the good work. Of course. Nothing gets past me. The eyes and talon of an eagle. Protege, yeah? Game, please put the accents on protege. Even in English it still has accents. Like cafe, protege still has an acute accent. Graves X Avery for life, is that how it was written? Are they talking about me? Hayes, my sweet Hayes. Can I trouble you for some of your exquisite coffee? I'd be happy to. You are a treasure, as always. I hope you've been keeping well. Oh, well... Finley! Finley peeks her head over the upstairs balcony to shout down. Come on, just come downstairs. Present! Your videos are keeping me busy. We hit a whole new attendance record the other day. And 6 adoptions in 2 days. The home inspections never end. I'm sorry you have such a precious, adorable girl here making your business work. You are my internet lifeline. I have no head for such things. I bet he's been lost ever since telegrams went out of style. Ouch! Avery. And Avery. He's real close now. Oh, nice work on the zoom in. I don't think I like it. He puts his hand on my shoulder and levels his gaze down to mine. That blue eye is so chilling. It really is a telltale heart situation. I'm on to you, Avery. What? You're the fastest learner we've had here yet. I forget you're still new. I feel like he's not just talking about the cafe work. Well, I've been doing a lot of studying. So you have. So you have. He lets go of my shoulder and turns away to the rest of the employees. He definitely wasn't talking about the cafe. He definitely knows something about that book. I'd ask him more, but maybe it's not a good idea in front of everyone else. I'll chase him down later when he's leaving or something. I have to get more information. Where's Mason? I wanted to see her today too. She hasn't been showing up as much on days off lately. Maybe she's found a comfy gig at an old cat lady's or something. Haven't been to your place in ages, though. When did you get here? You startled me. Ah, Mason. I'm so glad you're here. It wouldn't be the same if you didn't join us. As much as I adore your cooking, today I'd rather give you respite. Think I'm going to cook on my day off? Ha! Of course not. That is why I will take the pleasure of providing you, my dear employees, with dinner today. But first, an announcement. He slips back into the kitchen for a moment. When he returns, he's holding a garment bag. No. You haven't even let me make the announcement. I know what this is. Absolutely not. For my more cooperative employees, then. With a surely practiced flourish, Graves unzips the garment bag and lets it fall to the floor. Oh no. No. No, no, no. Is that somehow both plaid and checked flannel? I didn't know you could make a suit out of that type of material. There's a sort of appalled silence from everybody. Reese looks personally offended. Mason just straight up leaves. No appreciation for new uniforms. And to think I had it made in your size, Avery. Try it on, Avery. She's still shouting down from the balcony. I can't blame her. I wouldn't want to get any closer to that suit either. I'd rather wear a potato sack. And I went through such trouble to have it made. Check with us next time before you waste your time. 'Tis easier to beg forgiveness than ask permission, as they say. You know, Graves, you know, 7-letter word beginning with C, beginning with con, ending in cent. Is this new employee hazing? See, you knew we wouldn't agree to it. Well, I'll leave this here in case you all come to reason. Take some time to admire it. I'll be off for one last errand, but trust when I return you'll all be treated to a wonderful meal. Until then, farewell. With that, he disappears into the kitchen. I'm going to follow him, just to see what happens when he leaves. I get to the kitchen in time to see him slip through the back door. I'm sure I'm going to see that black cat. I just know it. I peek out the door as he leaves. He gets further and further away from the cafe, but I don't see him change. Not even when he gets past the point where I know he's off cafe grounds. I guess the others already assumed he wasn't affected by the curse, but why? Does this prove he's the culprit? How else would he escape whatever it was that got everyone else? Although, to be fair, I can't use that as proof. After all, I also escaped the curse, and I sure as heck didn't cause it. This seems like a good a time as any to see if I can find out more about what's going on. I peek back into the main cafe. Looks like everyone's back to what they were doing before. The newly arrived Mason has kicked up her feet on the couch and already seems to be dozing off. Finley did say we have free access to Graves' apartment after all. I could go look and see what he's got hiding up there. I'm also kind of curious about what it looks like. But then again, if he was hiding something there, wouldn't someone have noticed by now? Maybe he keeps all his magic stuff in that creepy basement. I wonder which would be better to search. So, decision time chat. Check out the basement or check out Graves' apartment. Just a quick thing. I'm going to once we make this decision, I'm going to save and we will. I'm going to call it there for today. But what shall we do next time? Do we want to check out the basement or check out his apartment? Spooky going on, but surely somebody would have already seen if we had gone to the apartment, or further search the basement because that was where we found the book. So there's possibly something more down there. Apartment, 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 apartment. Yeah, apologies, Lisa. But thank you. There is a VOD. And should give you enough time to catch up before our next session. Check out the basement, apartment. I think you all seem to be pretty unanimous on the apartment side. Let me just check one thing. One moment. Well, I let you. Oops. I should have been running ads. Oh well, never mind. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I think we're going to do the apartment. So, check out Graves' apartment. You know, I've always got the chance to go into that creepy basement. I should take the opportunity while Graves is gone to root through his apartment a bit. I tiptoe past Finley on the second floor. Sure, she's going to say something to me about where I'm going, but she doesn't look up from the computer. Wow. And on that note, I'm going to leave it there, chat. Just sorry. Let's turn the music down and then switch back to main. So, and I can take this off now and not strangle myself with the cord. How does he have such good and tasty interior designs but makes the worst pattern suit? I mean, fashion sense comes in and design sense comes in also. Oh god, the ears are really off balance. Anyway, thank you very much everyone for being here with me, for all of you who have been so very generous with your support. It's amazing and humbling and heartwarming to see. I say, I hope you're enjoying this. That was session 2 of our playthrough of Hustle Cat. So yeah, thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much for all your amazing generosity. It's been such a it's been so fantastic to see. And I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, rest of your time zone, rest of week. Take care, everyone.